Can we go for that white cake, please? Just a minute. Yeah, the white one. That's right. Excuse me.
You all right?
Sergeant Bullman?
Yeah.
David Singer, Detective Sergeant. I'm your welcome committee.
Terrific.
Let me take one of those.
No. I am perfectly balanced. Right.
I'd have thought you'd come up on the Pullman. They're having a blitz on expenses down in the Met.
I prefer the wine list on the bus.
Top of the stairs. Here we are, then.
Very small.
Nondescript. Bags of pork. Good for surveillance.
I know these motors. It's like driving in someone's left boot.
They're very popular in the States.
If you lot up here into some Starsky and Hutch fantasy, I could get very sour.
Well, that'd be your problem, Mr. Bullman. Bit too fast for you, is it? I thought we'd dump your gear, then go and meet your new oppo.
Well, you better not be over 4'6" to get into this sardine tin. What's his name?
Linda Doran.
You know, to this day, I've never been able to work out how they sex chickens and goldfish and that. But of one thing I'm certain.
What's that?
Linda is a girl's name.
Linda Doran, WDC. Very sharp, reliable. As good as any bloke.
What is this, Cock? Standard initiation ceremony up here for new faces? Midget motor car? Woman detective as me oppo? What do you do next? Roll me round the nick in a barrel?
Nobody's fooling. We're undermanned up here with a full menu to cook.
Which way do you want to go? The scenic route or the short one?
Come on, I'll buy you a pint.
No, thanks. I've been warned about your local brew. All right. I'll take a Guinness off you.
Romeo 5-5. Romeo 5-5.
We are keen, aren't we? Hello, Control. This is 5-5.
You still the multi-story?
Could be.
2 men in there in Eddie Ryan's Blue Jack. Driver could be as new-minded from the smoke, or he could be nicked. Want to follow them up?
Okay, Control. We'll have a look. Out.
Who's Eddie Ryan?
A villain. But one who stays out of the nick.
Right. Fasten your seatbelt, please. Don't worry, I've done the course. Speed is no danger in trained hands.
Get out of the way!
Get out of the way, madam!
I don't think he knows you're actually trying to stop him.
Yeah, all right, look, come on. Keep it. Yeah. do you mind telling me why you were avoiding us? Mind telling me just who the hell you are?
That's enough of that, Sonny.
Are you Churchill, Samuel Charles? You want to see my driver's license?
Yeah, that'll be fascinating.
Who owns this car?
This gentleman's just given me a lift. I've no idea.
What's your name?
Mackay. Hugh. I'm on my way back to Edinburgh.
Right, down the neck.
What for?
Now, don't get smart, Sonny. I know all about you. Ryan's little minder, are we?
Get in. I've cooked the ugly mush before. Come on, your neck. Stop! You struck stick! Gotcha, sunshine.
Hugh Mackay. Musician. Temporarily unemployed.
What are these keys for? Embassy Hotel.
I found them. Picked them up in the corridor.
On the 18th floor.
I was looking for the staff office. I'm trying for a job in the hotel business.
Stand up, Mackay. Where do you live?
With my granny in Edinburgh.
And Eddie Ryan's your granddad, I suppose.
Hello, paradise. What? Oh, no. Yes, right, thank you very much. Ain't it good, dear? Lily Law's just picked up Sammy and the Mackay kid.
Kid Grass?
Well, I don't know. It's the Scotch kid they're after. Hotel thief.
How about Sammy?
Get him a brief. Good night, darling.
Well, you know what this means, don't you?
No. And neither do you. Until we've sprung, Sammy.
It means good night, Judy Wallace, undergrad.
The girl upstairs. You'll do nothing to her. Not on my cabbage patch.
Well, now, Chief. That depends, doesn't it?
You're awfully cute when you get angry.
Are you got a moment? I reckon this Churchill's a wrong one, but the story stands up okay now. Do you fancy a shot at him?
Yeah, why not? Listen. You're in dead trouble, son. Just you think about that. Right, Churchill. What's your version, then?
I was driving back to my employer, which is fully legit, when you two pulled me. End of story, mate.
No funny business. Or your dentist could be earning a lot of overtime. All right. Smile.
You're in real trouble, Squire. If I were like this, you're a marked man, Sammy. So, who is this legitimate employer, then?
Edward Ryan. Oh, Mr. Edward Ryan.
I'm new in town.
I'm surprised you don't remember the music hall act. Ryan and Goodnight, Darling? Well, this is Ryan.
My sister used to watch them. Personally, I thought they were naff. So, you drove the motor while Mackay did the rooms. Very clever. Mind you, he's in worse trouble than you.
Who? Sir?
Hugh Mackay, your partner. Ah, would you like to leave us alone for a few moments?
Well, this is a bloody turn-up for the book, Sarge.
What is your game, Willis? You're supposed to be on serious crimes.
Undercover work, Sarge. Oh, there's a number you can ring if you want to check me out.
I don't need to check you out, Constable. You're too bleeding thick to be a villain.
Thanks, Sarge. Oh, it's not Constable anymore.
What?
Well, you know when we got split up?
Yeah.
I applied for serious crime.
Yeah, I know.
But they put me in this undercover outfit working out of the yard. C-23.
Well, that's what I'm on.
What are you disguised as? A detective?
Maybe I am, Willis. Maybe I'm at that. So, they made you a sergeant, eh?
Just temporary, Sarge. Just for this job.
Temporary.
Oh, yes, Sarge. I mean, it takes a lot of experience to get 3 stripes these days.
Right. What's the frame?
Cheers. Eddie Ryan. He runs a very discreet syndicate up here. Some of his firm freelance in London. I attached myself as his minder down there. Difficult to crack. Usual problem with his ersatz godfathers.
Evidence.
Dead right.
The local law know you're a copper?
No.
Could we, sort of, meet from time to time just to compare notes?
Sure. Oh, by the way, Mackay. Real name's Robert Hugh Dyson.
Ah, fill me in.
Oh, he upset Ryan somehow. I was to pull him in for a chat.
For a chat? Do you want to be charged or anything? Knocked about a bit.
No thanks. Ryan's got this sharp brief named Martin. He'll spring me before long.
Right. Bird's hats. Okay. Well, he's sharp as a knife, that Churchill, but I reckon he's kosher this time.
Same as Mackay. Not a wrong word.
Sergeant Singer, when a monkey like Dyson begins to blow you out, it's time for a touch of the Swifties, am I right?
Dyson? How do you mean Dyson?
Robert Hugh Dyson. Who needs computers?
Get going.
You're not drunk.
I know the right people.
You know the right people.
Guts for guts. I'm not front like it.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, what a state he's in. Yeah, it's been sort of percolating for quite some time. It's easier to remember a face than to recall a name. Nasty little thief from Devolution Land.
He's going to be hard to squeeze.
Sergeant Singer, hard work is good for the soul. Permit me to demonstrate how very swift and nasty, not to say deceitful, this officer can be. Right? On your feet, Sonny.
You're not going to charge
Shut
me.
it. Right, Sunshine. This is a charge. You know the score. Robert Hugh Dyson, previously of Her Majesty's Prison, Wormwood Scrubs. Do you wish to say anything? You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you say will be taken down in writing and may be given in evidence. You are hereby charged on Tuesday, the 18th of September, at the Embassy Hotel. You did murder one Joseph Armstrong Kirkpatrick.
Murder?
And he robbed
Oh, Mr. Foreman, for God's sake!
Watch,
Oh,
Traveller's
please!
Choice.
Come on now, come on now.
Come on. Now. Go on, son.
Oh, come on, boss. I mean, you know me, sir. I mean, I'm not a violent boy, Mr. Bullman.
Me, sir, I'm not a violent boy.
Then how do you explain Joseph Armstrong Kirkpatrick?
I want a lawyer.
Well, as you know, you're entitled to make one telephone call, and I suggest it's to a very good brief. Because murder in the course of felony, that's got to be 20 years, Robert, old son.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was... I mean, that man you said,
Yeah.
I never was in his room, Governor, straight up.
What rooms were you in then? We can soon check.
6 on that floor. 4 on the 19th. And a couple of suites on the very top.
Where's the swag?
In a naffin laundry basket. Locked room, head to the 18th floor.
Right. Considerations. May as well.
84. In this area. Always hotels. 84 rooms.
Right.
Officer!
Sarge. Robert Hugh Dyson, alias Hugh Mackay. I must caution you now that anything you say will be used in evidence. You are charged that between July and September, on divers occasions, you did breaking into various hotel rooms in this area for the purpose of theft, and that you did steal various items of cash and sundry valuables being the property of the residents therein. Good. Right. Nearly lunchtime.
Mr. Bullman, sir. What about the murder charge?
What murder charge? I do believe you're losing your touch, Robert, old son.
You bastard!
Well, that's Linda Doran, your new oppo. Hey, Linda. Detective Sergeant Bullman. Is a puff.
Do I get a desk?
A desk? I can lend you a clipboard. You've been spoiled down in the Met. Yeah. You can borrow mine.
Oh, great, great. Sharing the desk.
Anybody else?
G Division CID.
I know a pub that does draft Guinness.
Has anyone seen the file on the...
Yeah, it's in the top drawer.
Look, I've got a lot to do.
Have a head on it the colour of wheat.
It's been a long day. Why not?
Cheers.
Hey, man, you ready for this?
You can go. I think the shopkeeper made a wrong ID.
Doesn't seem an apple pie order to me, Eddie.
Well, if the Mackay kid kept his trap shop, we're okay. And Sammy said he did. Right, Sammy?
Yeah, boy was good as gold. He knows the score.
Don't bank on it. He's got no reason to love us.
Oh, he mentioned something about a girl, Mr. Ryan, when I picked him up.
What did he say?
He said, how's Judy? There's no need to take it out on her.
You've got a good memory for a minder, Sammy. Oh, that settles it then, Eddie. We'll have to cool off now. Bleeding law's bound to press their advantage.
Listen, Johnny, the job's going to have your signature all over it anyway. Am I right? UN knows.
Point being?
Point being, Johnny, come Friday, old William's going to be looking for you anyway. So if we bring the job forward to Thursday, tomorrow, you and those only have to keep your heads down today and tonight. So me and the kid getting lifted don't really matter none, does it?
Makes sense to me.
I don't know. Standard rule about these things. Sort of villain's Bible, innit? Old Bill raised his ugly head, go to ground.
80 grand, Johnny.
Yeah. See what Nose thinks.
When did you get up here then?
About 10 days ago. So, we're to be partners?
So I'm told.
Sid, that dress fit your wife. I'll have it back when I've lost a stone. You know, I don't think they quite know what to do with us. Inflicted from on high and all that. Have you met Chief Inspector Rainbow yet?
Nope.
Well, one of the problems up here is battered tarts. There's been a bit of an epidemic recently. That's what I'm on. You too, Nan.
Battered tarts, airplane hijacking, it's all the same to me.
I must say you sort of dicing out a bit sharpish.
Tricks of the trade, Miss Doran. Tricks and subterfuge.
Experience. Always tells.
I am a mere appendage of the machine. Only the simplest, most monotonous and most easily acquired knacks are required of me. There is too much civilization, too much industry, too much commerce, too much subsistence. Aye, too many tricks. Oh, how I love Nigerian lager.
Same again?
What? Yeah.
Another stiff then?
I knocked him conscious.
Third one this month, that. Some bugger's chalking him up.
What happened?
Got the young kid beaten up.
Right. You go in the ambulance. I'll be along later.
Okay, Sarge.
No, I still feel like this about crime.
High blood pressure.
Where's she found?
Over here.
Right.
You got it? Right.
Want this lot sealed off. Now start house to house. I don't want anyone here till forensic arrives.
Forensic, Sarge. I doubt you'll get them round here till the girl croaks it. Priorities. On demand.
Right. Get me a dustbin liner. Can we run to that?
Yes, Sarge.
Well, thanks, Mr. Captain. We'd like to think your offer over.
Jolly good.
And if I decide, I'll be in touch within the
Certainly,
next
yes.
couple of days.
Any time, as quick as you like.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Easy peasy. One old geezer and a bird.
Right then. I reckon no smites him with the harmonia. I'll put 2 shots in the ceiling and Robert's your father's brother.
Sounds about right. Out fast into the back of the van. Doors open, waiting.
I'll be there.
Just run us through the getaway, Sammy. Nice and slow.
Roger, Chief.
Linda's at the bedside. The victim's still unconscious.
Not breathing down my neck, are you? I'm quite safe left on my own, you know.
I was here when she was brought in.
Telepathy, was it?
No, I'm here for treatment.
Oh, very painful. There you are, sitting in outpatient's department. In comes young lady, badly assaulted. Whip ingrown toenail out of hands of tall Indian doctor. Hobbled painfully up to intensive care unit. Ascertain contents of victim's handbag. Deposit them in polythene bag. What's my line?
Jazz trombonist.
No, I'm a detective. To be more specific, the detective in this case. Do you want a receipt for the polythene bag?
How well do you know this city?
The conditions of bourgeois industrialism are too narrow for geographic differentials.
City is a city is a city, right?
Yeah, and I can handle this one, cock.
The Students' Union card says she's Judy Wallace. There's a telephone number on the back. Nothing else of interest.
Right.
Tell me something. How do you know I was having my toenail done?
Your sock's in your pocket.
We generally like our clients to make a telephone appointment.
I'm a police officer.
I can't do special rates, I'm sorry. But we do have some very attractive young ladies on the books. There's a new girl from Thailand.
No. This is strictly business, love.
Not another parking ticket.
Do you have a girl on your books called Wallace? Judy Wallace?
Let me see your warrant card. What do you want?
This is Judy Wallace. Your phone number's on the back of this Students' Union card.
Is she under arrest?
She's in the intensive care unit at the local hospital. Somebody kicked the hell out of her in a shunting yard.
She's fine. I saw her on Sunday. I'm Sharon Wallace. I'm Judy's sister. She's fine. How badly hurt is she?
Reasonably badly, but she'll suffer no permanent damage, I don't imagine. She works here, doesn't she? One of the girls.
No. We share a flat. Judy's a lot younger than me. She's a student at the Polytechnic.
You know who did it, don't you?
For Christ... I've hardly seen her recently. I've no idea who did it.
Quite a few girls have been beaten up in recent months. You must know what I'm talking about.
Come off it, Chuck. You think we're really green up here, don't you? You can piss off in single file. When I want to break down and talk to the filth, it won't be to some deadbeat Jack from West End Central, okay? Got that? Good. Now, get off my premises.
Thank you for your help, miss. They got no Chuck Berry. You knew that phone number was an escalade, didn't you? I reckon it's a ruddy knocking shop.
We keep a baleful eye on it. Nothing too bad goes on there. Hunters don't get bothered. No drugs, no aggro. Everything all very nice, well behaved.
Who owns it?
Well, Sharon Wallace owns it on paper, but the real owners are Eddie Ryan and Goodnight Darling.
The musical acts.
That's right. Excuse I now. Getting rich. They run a bent drinking club that closes about 9 o'clock in the morning.
I reckon that Sharon's younger sister was quite good looking before she got that scalp laceration on split lip.
It was over this. You think it connects?
I think the escort agency's been lent on. In a word, protection.
Jim, there's no organised crime in this city. There's no one big enough to offer protection. You can't go that hard.
Maybe somebody's trying to rectify that. Young Judy was worked over by an expert.
Yeah,
Hello?
No, this the only way
What was the name of that drinking club?
Paradise.
Mr. Darling, that rings a bell.
Yeah, so I gave him a ring and he said go round there tomorrow afternoon. 4 p.m. if you please. It's called the Paradise Club. And would he wear stockings with suspenders?
They're not messing about, are they? I better get round there myself about 6, huh?
Look, I can take care of myself, Sergeant.
Not intruding, am I?
We were just discussing stockings and suspenders.
Oh, yeah. You're not still wearing them, are you? You old-fashioned thing, you.
Did I see you at the Nick today?
Maybe you did and maybe you didn't. On the expenses again, eh? Curry and chips. You really know how to treat a girl, sir.
This is my grass, Sammy Churchill, long-time informant, Detective Constable Doran. She's my partner.
Is that right?
That's right.
She's doing an undercover job at the Paradise Club. Now, you're there quite a lot, so let's not get our wires crossed, all right?
Johnny Spencer and Nose Tracy will hit Hudson's Diamond Exchange at 10 tomorrow morning. I'm the wheelman.
Churchill, I'm impressed. I'll lay a reception on for those monkeys they won't forget. Terrific. Christ. Just bit through a pepper. Look, I better pull you in and nick you with the rest just to make your background stronger, right?
Right. What's the job at the club?
Hostess.
Yeah, young girls getting badly beaten up. Some of them brass. She's sussing it out.
I better nip down to the bar tonight then. Make out I pulled her, eh? Hit me with 20 quid out of the float.
Trust you to think of a scheme to go over the side in police time with a police lady and get paid for it. Forget it.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Comics away. Here it comes. Ford Transit, white.
That looks kosher.
Hello, all rabbits. This is Mouse. White Ford Transit now approaching target area. Do not move until they come out with the swag in their hands. Over. Roger, Rabbit. Mouse over.
Christ, it's closed! Move!
They're coming back out.
That was quick. Quick. Possible. The Diamond Exchange is on the 3rd floor.
Mouse, send over.
Hello, Mouse. This is Rabbit 4. There's a sign on the door here. Closed due to bereavement. Over.
Closed? Oh, there's not much point in pulling them in then, George.
Oh, what sort of ruddy bandits are these, for God's sake? It's disgusting.
proceed to corner. Put on cap marked dunce. Stay there till lunchtime.
I feel a right Burke. By the way, I put Doran into that Paradise Club. Put herself across as a hooker.
You jest?
Oh, she'll be all right. Eyes and ears job. I'll be round a bit later to save her cherry. What's wrong now?
About this Paradise Club.
Yes?
Don't misunderstand me.
Try not to.
The CID up here tend to use the delicately balanced underworld oblique police network of clubs and shebeens as a means of keeping our fingers upon the...
Pulse?
Yes. We wouldn't like to think of you using this Wallace case as an excuse to get stuck into the club's escort agencies and massage parlours like some latter-day Oliver Cromwell. Now, is that understood?
I'm a simple copper, Sergeant Singer. Where I find crime, I root it out.
Well, it's time for me to get regimental. I'm sorry, Bullman. This is your brief. No official action by you referenced the Paradise Club. Well, Gafford have us both if he found you messing about in there. And Doran, get her out of there.
Just as you say, sir.
Well, I couldn't be more serious. I'll hoist it in.
I've really cocked it up, haven't I?
Well, it's just one of those things. It's a new manner, new ways.
Oh, I'd just like to say I'm sorry.
No, forget it.
No, I was wrong. Coming up here like some prima donna. Now my conscience hath 1,000 several tongues, and every tongue brings in a several tale, and every tale condemns me for a villain.
It's very handsome of you to say that, Bill. I appreciate that.
Let's shake hands. Let's shake hands, anyhow.
Well, we'll get along fine.
Yeah. Let me buy you a drink, Sergeant Singer. A watershed like this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The place I'd like to go to, it's members only. Would you take me there?
Well, anywhere you like. What's it called?
Paradise Club.
You asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course, replied something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday was mine.
Do you mind?
Okay, we'll have a drink. Pick her up in a few minutes.
I suppose they've got a license for all
No,
this.
George, no shop. This is purely social. I don't Good night. I want you to meet a friend of mine, George. George, this is Good night, darling, one of the owners of the establishment.
Charmed, I'm sure.
He's a great player, that bloke.
Always just a friend. Amateur, you know. They all have other jobs.
On the night shift at the Mother's Pride Bakery, I suppose. Oh, well. They do say we all have different body clocks, you know.
What you going to have?
Oh, I'll have a rum and coke, I think, unless you're serving cream teas.
Mother's ruined for me, dear.
You?
Are you in the same game as Dave?
Carpet salesman, Persians.
Oh, I thought so. There's poker and a table upstairs if you're feeling flushed.
What?
Roulette. Stag movies as well, and all the working girls wear painted fingernails. Now, the room charge is £10 an hour, but listen, book early.
Are you telling me that you're running and...
There's a rum for George, Mother's ruin for good night, and a brown ale for David.
That's very nice. Oh, now, Alice, you have arrived at a most opportune moment. I want you to meet this friend of Dave's, George. He's a carpet salesman, friend of the Treadling woman, Mr. Singer. George, I want you to meet my diminutive little friend, Mr. Eddie Ryan.
Yeah.
Well,
We used to be comedians together.
Yeah? Oh, yes, we had them rolling in the bloody aisles, dear, didn't we just?
Show business in our blood.
Yeah, real pros, you know.
Speak for yourself, though.
Well, at least I wasn't an old pro.
Her brother was a comic on the Titanic.
The only night his act went down well. I say. My dog's got no nose.
How's he smell?
Terrible.
Good night, darling.
Nice mates you've got. Nice mates you've got, I must say.
Well, you'll get used to them,
They
huh?
just get up myself.
A bit of rock and roll with Freddie.
Nothing. I'm more of a Mantovani man myself.
What are you doing here then?
Just up for the blue movies. We got nothing like this on the smoke.
I bet you're a lovely little mover. Oh, we could have a lot of fun together for a pound.
No. I mean, please, just go away, please. Please, just say bye-bye.
Well, let me know if you change your mind,
Yeah, all right. I saw you when he came in. You were kissing her over there. Did you tell her to come out and proposition
I
me?
said hello to her, Joyce.
Is that your idea of a joke or something?
When the red robber comes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts rubbing his own. Sweet song, wake up, you sleepy head. Get up, out of bed, she'll rock with the sound of love, and be happy.
Well, I'd be right in thinking that just about every villain in town winds up in this place in the course of a month.
Dead right.
Gaming tables, poker. Are they licensed for that?
Oh, yes, they've got a license, all right.
But not for the bar. They're not licensed for that.
George, Ryan and Goodnight Darling have established something rather special.
A nodal point. A lamp in the night of crime that attracts villains like moths.
Right.
And you blokes let it flourish for the purpose of criminal intelligence gathering.
Dead right.
Hang on, I'll put a bail on here.
No, thanks.
I didn't hear that.
I don't go kiss.
What was the first time?
You paid for it. That's not a tart.
We'll talk about money upstairs. I don't like being hustled. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Easy. Easy, squat. I said easy.
Just hold on to him a minute. Mickey, you're barred for a month. I hope you realise that you've ruined my number. Now, next time, I might just get my friends to teach you a proper lesson. Now, when this nice man releases you, Mickey, I want you to go quietly. OK? I said OK.
OK.
Right, play it again, Chester. Drinks on me, everyone. My, we do know how to handle ourselves, don't we, just? Excuse me.
You'll be all right there.
See me back on point duty at this rate. Unless I get drummed out the Tufty Club.
Sammy, we got a problem.
What's that?
Johnny here thinks you're about as genuine as a nun in a tartan hat.
Now, that's a sight I've never seen, Gov.
You're catching on fast, son.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried about you, Sammy.
So what have we got? Judy Wallace is Sharon's sister. Sharon runs the elite escort agency, whom everybody knows is owned by Ryan and Goodnight Darling.
Yeah, who everyone tells me is on the truck, especially Ryan.
But nobody's been able to get Ryan in so much as a party ticket.
That's why Chummy's upstairs playing Humphrey Bogart in the Naked City.
Who?
Nothing.
Humphrey Bogart wasn't in the Naked City.
Chummy's in trouble.
Well, that's always the case.
What we're worried about, Sammy.
What we're worried about is your bleeding curriculum vitae, am I right?
I'm sure we can work it out, son.
For instance, on the blag.
The non-blag?
Yeah, on the non-event this morning. I don't know. I can smell something in the atmosphere.
Sweet William?
Mr. Ryan, do you remember that scene in Bonnie and Clyde? Right at the end?
Do I not?
The birds stopped singing. The whole place, quiet as the grave, but electric. Every little sound exaggerated. Clyde Barrow talking to C.W. Moss's old man.
Suddenly, Zunk. The old man flops under the motor.
Split second of apprehension on Clyde's face.
Bonnie in the car, fixing her hair.
Then?
Yeah, I got that feeling too. Can I have a beer, Mr. Ryan?
Sammy, tell me something.
Sure.
Sammy Churchill, just out of Parker's, shared a cell with... who was it?
Bert Griffiths.
Word on the grapevine, Sammy, is that Bert the leg has gone bent.
Coppers man we heard today.
Blowing the whistle on all and sundry in the armed robbery stakes.
Point being, old son, what's to stop him providing an alibi for another copper's friend?
Mr. Ryan, what is all this?
Well, son, it could be nothing. On the other hand, it could be grief.
And people can die of that.
That's no reflection on the wall, Sergeant. Mind getting out of this picture.
The office have just gone through, it seems. The Scotch Cat wants to enter a statement.
We'll have to wait till next April. Off duty, remember?
Yeah, he's saying something about a murder.
Could just be right.
Yeah, well, come on, come on.
The answer to a maiden's prayer.
Sorry about the mess. We weren't expecting company. Right.
Yeah, well, there was this girl did some jobs with me. I think she's been done in. The day before I got nicked, I was in the Western Hotel, 3rd floor. I tried this door with a do not disturb on it. It opens. Inside's a black briefcase in the bed, and the noise of the shower running. So in I go. 4 steps to the bed, I picks up briefcase, dead heavy. 4 steps back to the door, catch it before it closes. Out, closed door. Into an empty room, down the fire escape and away home.
Is this one of your considerations?
Aye, that was number 71.
Right, what was in the case?
6 chamois pouches, all full of diamonds, cut. £100,000 easy. My auntie works in Hatton Garden.
I don't think I wish to know that.
And a Winchester, 5-shot pump action with a sawn-off barrel.
A cut above your class, Robert.
Aye, too right. Also, I'm quite well known in certain circles. I mean, people knew I was in there.
So you put it back?
Well, I went back to the hotel with Judy.
You sent her into the room.
I waited for an hour. She never came back. I thought maybe she'd scampered with the case. I tell you, Mr. Bowman, I was dead worried.
Well, how do you know she didn't?
Oh, the doorman saw her leave with 2 blokes. They drove away in a roller, a black roller.
So what did you do then?
I went back to the flat. The phone rings. This bloke says they've got Judy. They know about me. They want me to go to the car park, talk some business. Anyway, this guy comes round with a Jaguar and picks me up. Doesn't say much. And then you make the stop and arrest us. Well, that's the truth. And my mother's grave, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you, Robert. This will not go unnoted. Constable, fix up a car. Thank you.
I didn't tell him anything.
Judy, love, do you want to tell us about the men in the black Rolls Royce?
They kill us both. You know that.
Yes, you're dead right there. Robert?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Judy, these men you're so afraid of. Now, they left you for dead. We're going to fix Huey, too. He struck lucky. He got arrested. Now, do you think they'll leave it there?
But we haven't said anything. We're not going to.
Yes, but they won't take that chance.
They're right. You'd better tell them.
Where did they take you, Judy?
It's a big old house. Flat. There's a jazz club or something underneath.
Blues piano. Would you recognize them?
One of them had a big nose.
Big nose?
Knows. Knows Tracy. He's a bloody psycho.
There was somebody else. I only saw him briefly. Small. Somebody called him Ryan. Mr. Ryan.
Ryan, will you stand up in court and say that?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Both of us.
Constable, it's time we got a warrant. Come on, Robert. Come on.
Well?
Sure. Sure, there is such a person as Sammy Churchill. I've just been talking to Carlo in the smoke. Bert the Leg shared a cell with Sammy Churchill right enough.
I told you the boy was all right.
Fits your description too, son. I was 6 feet tall, early 30s, short steely hair, 170 pounds.
Yeah, well, I hope we can drop it now and get on with the job.
Only one problem.
What's that?
Sammy Churchill died 6 weeks ago.
Steady, Nose, it's packed downstairs.
We're going out, Sammy. Slowly. Nice and easy does it.
Johnny Spence.
Christ, Sarge, that bloody growler nearly frightened the life out of me.
Well, boys and girls, I think between us we'll soon get the hang of this fair city.
So you're Humphrey Bogart, huh?
You are?
He's my grass, eh? You're the law, aren't you?
That's me, Detective Sergeant Willis, at your service. You still wearing the stockings?
Alex, you'll be directing traffic. Mind me ankles, the weak. Mind me arms. Ow! Oh, drop off.
Yeah, I think you better drive. I will sit beside you. Randy Andy here can sit in the back. Discipline and temperance make it the straight copper. Am I right, Willis?
So where were you when the fighting started?
You two were doing okay. No need for overkill. Slow on your feet, though. Might be to give you a few pointers. Look at that. The working men are prepared to do overtime and get stuck in. Makes me think that maybe this old country house will pull through after all. Drive on. I'm looking forward to a nice hot bath and 5 hours kip.
I had this dream last time out.
I don't wish to know that. Get in the back.
Singer. You'll never believe this. Someone's stolen a bloody great crane. 14-wheeler. Big as a house it was, it's gone.
Bloody great crane?
Right under your nose, Sarge. Do you reckon you can still handle this city?
I'll have your guts.
You saw them take it?